I'm Lee from the Oshkosh Beer Blog.
I'm Adam from McKnight and Carlson Wines.
And Adam, what are we drinking this week?
This is MobCraft Brewing Company's Sipping On G&J IPA with juniper berries and a bunch of fresh hops.
Yep, so they have, I do know the hops that are in here. It's Bosaic, Galaxy, Cascade, and Citra.
Wow.
So that would, I guess, would be the juice part.
Yes, yeah.
And so then it's conditioned on juniper berries.
Yeah.
Which would be the gin part
Exactly.
of the gin and juice equation.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Well, this is they announced recently, this MobCraft Brewing out of Madison, and they announced recently that they're moving to Milwaukee.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I had not heard that.
Yeah, they don't have, they've been brewing on contract out of House of Brews in Madison.
Sure.
And apparently both these breweries have gotten to the point where they can't brew in the same
They need the extra
facility.
tank space.
Yeah, so they're going to move to Milwaukee, and they're hoping to get into the Walker's Point area.
Okay.
Right around where Milwaukee Brewing Company is.
That's going to be a busy area.
Renner is down there.
Yeah.
Milwaukee Ale House is down there.
And a few others, I think, too.
Yeah. So these guys do something kind of interesting. They refer to themselves as the first crowdsourced brewery.
Yeah. Well, I saw according to their website, you can submit a recipe and people can vote on these recipes that are approved by placing a pre-order for the product, which is kind of unique.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool. Like the way the website works, they have all the beers up there you can vote on, and they have all the past winners. And then once a month, they pick whatever the top vote-getting beer is. They brew that and they start distributing it.
Did you see that they also offer scaled-down recipes for home brewing?
I was going to mention that. If you're a home brewer, that's a website definitely worth checking out, because each of these beers, they break it down into a 5-gallon batch, which is kind of a...
I've never seen anybody do that before.
I've seen breweries put up percentages and things like that, but never like really scale it to home brewers. It's kind of cool. But let's dig into this.
Okay.
So this is an IPA.
Yep.
8.5%.
Big IPA.
Yeah. 82 IBUs.
Okay. Ode to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. Look at that. Nice hazy kind of dark amber.
Yeah. See if my nose is working this morning. I get a little garlic.
I get more of the hop than the juniper.
Yeah.
And it's
I get kind of an odd chicken soup type.
I'm getting
bouillon.
Like, yeah, bouillon there.
Yeah.
That's a good. I was going to say. Yeah, it's definitely that kind of umami.
Yeah.
Or that richness.
Yeah.
Not quite meaty, but
savory.
Yeah.
Very intriguing. Whoa.
I get the juniper out of the flavor though.
Definitely.
And there's kind of
a very unique.
It is. There's kind of a vegetal thing from the hops happening there. I don't know the hopping regimen for this, but it's got to be a lot of late hopping.
There's a fair amount of malt to this as well.
There is. There's definitely a big hit of caramel malt.
Yeah, and there's some warmth to it as well. I mean, the alcohol is not necessarily very well hidden. I don't think.
No, it's not. And I wonder if it's really purely the alcohol, or if it's. I'm getting a lot of that juniper. In the flavor.
Yeah.
And you know how that is, like if you get with gin. That big juniper thing. I wonder if that's kind of what you're associating with alcohol.
That could be.
Although it is warming.
I've had some bad gin experiences, as have most people.
The hops are kind of. I'm not getting so much of the juice.
Yeah.
I'm getting more of the gin and a lot of malt flavor.
Yeah, which is kind of a unique flavor profile.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not sure I'm in love with it, but
I'm not. But it's definitely interesting. I mean, definitely worth a shot for sure.
I give them a lot of credit for striking out and trying some unique things, even if they don't necessarily go together. I think that's one thing about brewing in small batches. You can try some different things. I mean,
and I wonder how they. I'm sure through their website they're getting all sorts of crazy ideas.
Yeah,
they must just shuffle some of these to the side. And
I saw one of the new recipes they're voting on is a White Russian Imperial Stout, an ode to the Big Lebowski, for those of you who've seen that.
Yeah.
So,
well, they do though now have I think they have 3 beers that they continually brew.
Okay.
They do
batshit crazy.
Yeah, which we're starting to see it around Oshkosh now. That's they're canning that. Part of that Midwest mobile canning thing.
McKnight Carlson wines in 4-pack 16-ounce cans.
Yeah, that's showing up. I've seen it a number of places around here in town.
Skis have it.
Yeah, Omaro's had it too. They also do a Gosa that in cans.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I haven't seen that around here yet, but I imagine we will before too long.
I saw they were doing also a formerly known as Cranberry Alvarez, a Wisconsin Badger cranberry beer that's now called Cranberry Censored. So.
Oh, they couldn't use the Alvarez anymore.
No, I don't think so. But that was supposed to be pretty good. We haven't seen that one up here yet, I don't think.
I'm getting more and more of that juniper berry as it goes along here.
Yeah,
and I'm starting to have some flashbacks of being
in the gutter.
Jen and I have never been friends.
Yeah, it's got a very kind of medicinal flavor. But definitely, I keep coming back to that kind of bouillon chicken soup kind of.
It's one of those beers where you see it and you want to try it.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't buy it again.
There's a lot of beers like that. I mean,
they're kind of predicated on that. I think the whole situation of what they're doing.
And it's the idea or the allure of something really unique you haven't had that could be stellar and it could be really a miss. So.
I think I saw something that so they've brewed 100 beers at this point.
Okay.
They started in 2013. They've already brewed 100 different beers. They've only brewed the same beer, or of those 100 beers, like 95 of them have only been brewed once.
Wow.
Some just ridiculous.
Well, I know we touched on MobCraft in a past episode, but I think that's kind of one of the approaches that you can take to stand out in this market is, you have to be different.
Yeah, and if you're involving people to this degree, I mean, that's...
Yeah, I mean, I was, I went up to their website, I was very impressed with all the aspects of, like when you place your vote and your pre-order, then you have the option to tweet it or post it to Facebook to encourage other people to vote for your same beer that you pre-ordered to hopefully make that the winner, which I thought was really cool.
So you can crowdsource your own
exactly. So, and it's brilliant on their part because you do the marketing for them. I mean, that's genius.
Totally. It seems to be working for them. They brewed last year they brewed 200 barrels. This year they're something like 1,200 barrels. So that kind of growth is
I think they're available in the lower half of the state at least.
Yeah.
So that's big.
Okay, let's talk about some things that are coming up real quick here in Oshkosh. Friday the 13th at Dublin's Irish Pub in Oshkosh, they're going to have a Oso tap takeover that starts at 6 o'clock, runs till closing. And what happens for $30, you get a bottomless cup of Oso beer. So you buy that glass and all the Oso you can drink from 6 to closing. And so they'll have 8 beers. This is kind of a celebration of Oso's 8th anniversary. It kind of ties in together.
Okay.
And some of those beers are, very rare, beers that you're not going to normally see.
Very big.
Yeah, very big. So you'll have your work cut out for you on that one.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. And then November 17th. Tuesday, November 17th, you're going to have a Surly event.
Yep, we're doing our 24th installment of the Gardenia's Beer Bar series with Surly Brewing Company in town. We're not doing a cask tapping this time. We're going to do a mini tap takeover with 4 of their fantastic world-class beers. We're going to do Surly Hell, Surly Abrasive Double IPA, which was just released. We're going to do Damien and one more. What else is on there?
Abrasive Hell, Damien.
I'm drawing a blank, but it'll be a great evening.
Surprise beer.
Yeah.
Well, and the Damien, is that the one that...
It's known as the Child of Darkness. They brew that with the spent grain from their flagship super rare Imperial Stout Darkness, and then they so it kind of turns into a black ale. Then they dry hop it with some nice citrusy hops.
So that's a true party guile beer. So that's a traditional way of brewing beer, where you'd make several batches of beer from the one bolus of grain that you have there by washing the.
Oh, the other beer was Cacao Bender, which is
cool.
It's their brown ale with cocoa nibs. So, and then on top of that, we'll be doing our 4-course chef's tasting menu, but a little bit different spin this time around. We're going to do a kind of like a breakfast for dinner type spin, or surly for breakfast, as we're calling it. So, looking forward to that.
Awesome. So this is already the 24th one of these.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
You started this when you were 13, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, Adam. Sounds good.
Greatly.
Thanks.
Cheers.